Thank you, Caroline. Does President Trump want Zohran Mamdani deported?
I haven't heard him say that. I haven't heard him call for that. But certainly he does not want this individual to be elected. I was just speaking to him about it and his radical policies that will completely crush New York City, which is obviously a city that the president holds near and dear to his heart.
There's this Congressman, Andy Ogles. He wants the Attorney General Bondi to explore denaturalization proceedings because he thinks Mamdani could have misrepresented or concealed material support for terrorism based on rap lyrics he wrote in 2017. Does President Trump think this is a worthwhile use of the Attorney General's time?
Well, I'll let the president speak to that. I have not seen those claims, but surely if they are true, it's something that should be investigated.
And could President Trump see himself, you said you just talked to him about this, could he see himself working with a Mayor Mamdani, somebody who on Meet the Press this weekend was given 3 chances to condemn the phrase globalize the intifada, but he couldn't?
Yeah, look, the president is always willing to work with everyone. He's working with Democrats across the country, Democrat governors, and he said he'll work with people on the far left. He works with Republicans. He works with people in the middle. He wants to do what's right for America, but surely someone who holds these values and is quite literally a communist and condemns every value that makes this country great. Common sense, law and order, low taxes, working hard, and earning your keep in this country.
In a recent political exchange that sparked widespread attention, conservative commentator and former Trump spokesperson Karoline Leavitt delivered a sharp response when asked about the potential election of Zohran Mamdani, a Democratic Socialist and New York State Assembly member, to a higher office in New York City. The question posed was simple: what would happen if New York City elects Mamdani? But Leavitt's answer was anything but subtle. Leavitt, known for her bold and uncompromising views, expressed deep concern over the growing influence of far-left politicians like Mamdani in urban centers such as New York City. Her response, labeled brutal by many media outlets, centered on the idea that Mamdani's radical policies would lead to chaos, economic decline, and a further erosion of law and order in the city. She argued that electing Mamdani would accelerate the already troubling trends in NYC: rising crime rates, increased taxes, and anti-police sentiment. Leavitt pointed to Mamdani's open support for police defunding, socialist housing policies, and anti-capitalist rhetoric as red flags that should worry every New Yorker. She warned that if individuals like Mamdani are given more power, New York City would see a sharp decline in safety, business investment, and overall quality of life. Leavitt further claimed that Mamdani's ideology is not only out of touch with working-class Americans, but also dangerous for the future of cities struggling to recover from the aftermath of the COVID-19 pandemic. In her view, policies inspired by socialism have historically failed, and implementing them in NYC